Hi everyone, welcome. My name is Donna. I'm going to be taking us through a Pilates sculpt flow today. All you're going to need are a pair of weights. You can use ankle weights, you can use dumbbells, either would suffice. You can also double weight your ankles and your wrists if you want, but I'm just going to use my little 1 pound weights. And then you'll also need a block. Both props are optional. You can totally do the entire workout without them, so it's totally up to you on if you want to use them, if you even have them. We're going to go ahead and get started sitting down and just connecting with our breath. Sitting back onto your feet, taking a big inhale through your nose and a big exhale, sigh it out. Inhale nice and deep and exhale. Push all of the air out. On your inhale, roll your shoulders back and away from your ears. And on your exhale, push all of the air out. Inhale, breathing into your back and your side body. And exhale, knitting your ribs together, feeling your side body get smaller. 2 more breaths. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Last one, your biggest breath in. Push all of the air out. On your next inhale, reach your arms up overhead, full body stretch, reaching through your fingertips. And then grab your left wrist with your right hand and pull your left arm over to the right side, feeling the stretch all through the left side of your body, feeling your ribs open and separate. Maybe your gaze goes under your left arm. Inhale back up through center. And then just switch sides. Left hand grabs your right wrist. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale, we lean over to the left. Gaze goes under your right arm. Inhale, back up through center. Release your hands. And then we're going to lean over to the right side. Right palm comes down. Left arm sweeps up overhead. Come back up through center. Both arms lift. And then we lower over to the left. Left palm comes down. Right arm sweeps up overhead. We're going to go to each side 3 times. We're going to the right, up through center, and to the left, up through center, going right, and up through center, and left, up through center. 1 more right, center, and left, center. Inhale, reach both arms up overhead and then plant your palms down on the mat. Flip your legs so that your feet are down on the mat. Heel toe your feet out so that they're mats width distance. Meet me in your deep prayer squat. And we'll just rock from side to side, opening up the hips. Palms come down to the mat. We're going to forward fold, keeping your palms down, keeping the width in your legs. Feeling the stretch here all through the back side of your legs. Maybe you rock from side to side, open your hips up a little. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and on your next exhale, we're going to bend our knees and lower back down to our deep prayer squat, and your palms stay down on the mat. So we forward fold, and we're just going to rock back and forth between these, and then we find our deep prayer squat. Forward fold over your legs. And deep prayer squat. 1 more, we forward fold and pause. Keeping your right palm down on the mat. Left arm is going to sweep up overhead. Right knee bends for a nice twist. And then we come back through center. Left palm down, left knee bends. Right arm extends up for a twist. 1 more each side. Right palm comes down, right knee bends. Left arm sweeps up. Left palm comes down, left knee bends, right arm sweeps up. Come back through center and then slowly roll all the way up to a tall standing position. Shoulders are rolled away from our ears. And we're going to start with standing today. You're just going to need to grab your block and it's going to go underneath your left foot. Right foot is down on the mat and then your weights are going to come in hand. Feel free to go super heavy. I cannot talk and use anything beyond a 1 pound weight. So we're going with the 1 pound. Left foot is on the block, right foot is on your mat. We're going to go nice and slow to start. We're squatting all the way down, 2, 3, 4, and stand, 2, 3, 4. Notice how I'm driving my hips back and my chest is lowering down toward my thighs. And then I stand all the way back up. If you have a mirror, really try and do this next to a mirror where there's one at your side and you can see your posture, and make sure that you're not hunching over to try to lower your chest. Your back stays completely flat, and we rise all the way up. One more, slow, 2, 3, 4, all the way back up. Now we're going to pick up the pace and your arms are going to reach up overhead as you lower and then press and lift. Lower, press and lift. So your arms are sweeping up and you lower and lift. We're here for 6, for 5. Notice how my back stays flat. Think about driving your hips back and then standing all the way up. Last 3, for 2, last 1, all the way back up. Now your knuckles are going to come together and your arms are in front of your chest. Elbows are lifted, shoulders are rolled back. We're stepping forward, lowering down into a lunge, coming back up through center. You can tap your toe down through center if you need to. And then we're going to step back and lower down into a lunge. A little faster. We're going to go forward and back, forward and back. Step it forward, step it back. Maybe you add a rotation, you land back, you twist over to the left side, come back through center, and then we go forward, back, twist, center, forward, back, twist, center for 4, back, twist, center for 3, back, twist, center for 2, back, twist, center. Last one, we're going to land back, twist and hold. We're going to tap our right knee down to the mat and then press and lift right back up. Tap it down and lift, down and lift. Back is flat, shoulders are rolled away from our ears. We're here for 4, for 3, for 2. Last one, arms are going to come to 2 L's at our side. We're going to hinge our weight forward and then bend your back knee and sit back, bend the elbows, bicep curl. Tricep extension as you press forward, bicep curl as you sit back. Tricep extension, bicep curl. Back stays flat, and really the only thing that's moving is my back knee straightening and bending, and the rest of my body follows. We're here for 3, for 2, on 1, we hold it forward. Your back leg is going to float up off the mat and lift, squeeze your glute, and then press your arms back in a tricep extension. Then you bend your elbows, tap your right toes down. Press it back and lift. Bend the elbows, tap it down. Press and lift. Bend the elbows and tap. We're here for 5. And lower. For 4. And lower. Upper back is flat. And lower. Really squeeze those triceps up at the top. Last 2. Last 1. Hold it here. Lower your chest down. Find a T position first. This is where I want you to come every single time. And then you're going to rise up. You can pause here, or you can drive your right knee into your chest. Lift your arms up overhead. We're going to hinge it down. Arms lower. Leg extends back. Back is flat. Rise all the way up. Drive your knee in, or just keep your toes down. We hinge it forward. Leg extends back. We rise all the way up. Knee drive, shoulder press. Arms lower down to the mat. Make sure that you're not rounding your back. Back is flat. And we rise all the way up. Hinge it down and lower. We have 3 more. And rise all the way back up. Last 2. Hinge it down. and rise all the way up. Last one, we're gonna hold it low. Row the arms in toward your ribs, elbows hug in and lower. In and lower for 8. For 7, really think about squeezing your right butt cheek so that you can keep your right leg lifted. Last 5. Squeeze your shoulder blades together for 4. Row the weights up toward your ribs for 3. Last 2. Last 1, hold it here, pulse your right leg up for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step off the block. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. And exhale, forward fold over your legs. Heel toe your feet out so that they're mats width distance. We're moving through the forward fold to a deep prayer squat. And I am out of breath already. We're going to bend our knees, lower our hips down to the mat, palms stay down. And then straighten your knees and forward fold. Bend and lower. And straighten and forward fold. One more, bend and lower. Straighten and forward fold. And then roll all the way up to your standing position. Roll your shoulders back. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, release, and we have that over to the other side. So we're going to slide the block over. Weights are in hand, right foot is on the block. Same thing, you already know what to expect. We're going down super slow. My shoulders are rolled away from my ears. I'm hinging at the hips, and then I'm driving my hips forward and standing all the way back up. We lower all the way down, almost tracing the line of your legs with your hands with the weights, and then rising all the way up. And notice how I'm not rounding my back to try to get my arms lower. We don't want this. Our back stays flat. Lower down as low as you can get it while keeping the flat back, and then rise up. 2 more. We lower all the way down and rise all the way back up. Last one. Nice and low. And we lift up. Now we pick up the pace. We lower and lift the arms up overhead. Stand. Arms lower down at our side. Squat it down and rise up. We lower and lift. Lower. And when you lift, really think about pulling your shoulders back and standing nice and proud. Lower and lift. For 4 more. Lift. For 3 and lift. For 2 and lift. Last one, lift. Knuckles come together, elbows in line with shoulders. Shoulders are rolled away from our ears. We're stepping forward into our lunge, coming up and stepping back. You can take this as fast or as slow as you need. You can pause in the middle, tap your toe down, and then step forward to the lunge, or you can move real quick between them. Maybe you add the twist on the back end. So you land in your back lunge, twist over your right shoulder, come back through center, and then step it forward. We go back, twist, center, forward. For 3 more, twist, center, forward. For 2, twist, center, forward. Last one, twist, center, and hold. We're staying in our back lunge, tapping your left knee down to the mat, and then press it up. We tap and lift. For 8, lift. 7, lift. Back is flat, shoulders are rolled away from your ears. They're nice and relaxed. They're not hiking up. Roll them back. Last, I forgot what number we're on. We'll do 3. For 2. Last one, staying here. Arms are coming at 2 L's at our sides. Elbows are hugged in. We're pressing forward, straightening your left leg, tricep extension, and then bend your back knee, bicep curl. Straighten it forward, tricep extension. Bend your back knee, bicep curl. We go forward and back. Forward and back. Notice how my upper body doesn't move at all. It's just my arms and my back leg. For 3. For 2. On 1, we hold it forward. We're going to lift our left leg up Bend the elbows, lower the left toes down. Press the arms back, lift the left leg, bend the elbows, tap the left toe down. So you're doing a little leg lift and a tricep extension, and then a bicep curl and the leg lowers. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you lower. Make sure that your core is engaged. You're hugging your ribs in together. Exhale, lift for 4. Exhale, lift for 3. Exhale, lift for 2. Exhale, lift for 1 and hold. Now we're coming to stand, and you're either pausing in the center and just ending in the stand-up position, or you can add the shoulder press, or you add the shoulder press to a knee drive. Then we hinge it down, extend your left leg back, and rise all the way back up. Knee drive, shoulder press. We lower it down, extend your left leg back, and drive it all the way up to a knee drive. We're here for 5 more. And we rise all the way up. Lower it all the way back down. Last 4. Rise it up. Lower it all the way down. Lift for 3 and up. And lower it all the way back down. Lift for 2 and up. Lower it all the way back down. Lift for 1. We go up. We're going to lower it down and hold it here. You're going to pull your elbows into your sides, hands drive toward your ribs, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and then lower back both hands down to your mat. Can't speak English while I'm trying to balance. We pull it in and lower it down. Pull it in and lower it down. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, lift and lower. You're here for 5 more. Really using your core to stay stable, and don't forget to breathe. We squeeze and lower. Last 2. On 1, we hold it here. We're pulsing our right leg. On 1, we hold it here. We're pulsing our left leg up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step off the block. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. And exhale, forward fold over your legs. We have one last little piece here. You're going to bend your knees and meet me kneeling on your mat. I want you to take the block and you're going to slide it in between your legs, but so it's not sitting on the mat. You're squeezing it with your thighs. Weights are in your hand. Nice and simple. English, you guys. Nice and slow. Shoulders are rolled away from our ears. We're going to engage our core and lean back in a nice line. Pull yourself back up using your quads. Front raise and then lower the arms. We lean back, rise up, front raise, lower the arms. Lean back, rise up, front raise, lower the arms. For 5, lift, front, lower. For 4, lift, front, lower. For 3, lift, front, lower. For 2, lift, front, lower. On 1, we're going to hold the lean back, just the arms. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. For 8. For 7, see if you can lean back another inch. For 6, squeeze your glutes and your core. For 5. 4. For 3. For 2, and stay here on 1. Arms are lifted to shoulder height. We're going to pull your right arm in, elbow comes to your side, rise up, lean back, right arm comes forward. Pull your left arm into your side, rise up, lean back, left arm comes forward. Right hand comes to your rib, elbow stays hugged in. We lean back and arms go forward. We pull it in like you're pulling a bow. And then extend it back. You're here for 4 more. For 3. For 2. Last one. Lean back and hold. Arms lift up overhead. Bend the elbows down. Press the arms up. Arms lower to shoulder height. We're holding the lean. Lift. Bend the elbows. Press. Lower. Lift. Elbows. Press. Lower. Last piece, I promise. Lift. Lower. Press. Lower. Lift. Lower. Press. Lower. For 3. For 2. Last one. Press it up. Come to stand and arms lower all the way back down. Go ahead and get rid of the weights and remove the block. Short, sweet, and effective. We just have one last little piece. It's our core, so we get to lay back down on the mat. We're laying all the way down. Block is going to come in between our thighs, squeezing the block. Legs are in tabletop. Arms are interlaced behind our head for support. We're going to exhale, crunch your head, neck, and shoulders up. Lifting with our core. Make sure you're not bending your neck. Inhale, lower. Make sure that your knees are not dropping into your hips. Make sure your knees are not dropping into your chest and that they're stacked up above your hips. Exhale, crunch it up. Inhale, lower. Make sure that your legs are at a 90-degree angle. Your feet are not just dangling. Your legs are active. Squeeze into the block. Exhale, lift for 4. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift for 3. Inhale, lower. Exhale, push the air out as you lift for 2. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift for 1 and hold. You're going to extend both legs forward. Bend your knees in. Lower your head, neck, and shoulders down. Exhale, crunch it up. Extend your legs forward. Bend your knees in. Lower it down. Exhale, lift. Extend for 5. In and lower. Exhale, lift. Extend for 4. In and lower. Exhale, lift. Extend for 3, as low as your legs can go while maintaining your core. And lower. Exhale, lift. Extend for 2. In and lower. Exhale, lift. Extend for 1 and hold. Legs stay straight. Lift your legs up to the sky. Lower your head, neck, and shoulders down. Arms are coming to rest down at your sides. You're going to inhale, lower both legs down. Exhale, lift them right back up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale as low as you can go while maintaining your core. Exhale, lift them right back up. One more like this. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. And now we're going to add on. You're going to inhale, lower both legs down. Exhale, lift. And then drive into your palms. Lift your hips up an inch. Lower your legs down. Lower your legs. Exhale, lift. Lift your hips. Lower your hips. Lower your legs. Make sure you're not using momentum. So you're pausing with your legs stacked over your hips. Pulse your hips up. Lower your hips down. Lower your legs down. It's a very small lift. We're only here for 3 more. Exhale, lift. Lift your hips for 2. Exhale, lift. Lift your hips for 1 and hold. Pulse your hips up for 10. 9. You've got it. Make sure your legs are not dropping over your chest. They're going straight up to the sky. For 3. For 2. Last one. Lower it all the way back down. Go ahead and remove the block. Windshield wiper your legs. Release your low back. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Extend your legs out long in front of you. Exhale, lift your arms up above your chest. Tuck your chin to your chest and slowly rise all the way up. Inhale, find a tall seat. And then exhale, forward fold over your legs. Rise all the way up. Cross your ankles. Find a nice comfortable seat. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, lean over to the right. Right palm comes down, left arm sweeps up. Inhale, up through center. Lean over to the left. Left palm comes down, right arm sweeps up. Inhale, rise up. Lean over to the right. Inhale, rise. Lean over to the left. I have sweat going into my eye. Inhale, rise. Lean to the right. Inhale, rise. Go to the left. One more each side. Inhale, go right. Inhale, go left. Come back up through center, both arms extend up, interlace your fingers and flip your palms, press all the way up. Maybe you arch your back and feel a little back bend here. And then round your spine, lower your arms, press into your palms, separate your shoulder blades. So it's a seated cat-cow. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, round. 2 more. Inhale, reach. And exhale, round. Last one. Biggest inhale and biggest exhale. Take anything else that you might need, but that's everything that I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll be posting 2 videos every single week. So I'll see you guys next week. Bye.